woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Uh-oh, seems like that rings a bell for Makoto.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
Nah, I mean, I live in this place and he's pretty harsh to me and he never touched me. There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
We need hard proof if we want to believe this.
Is it Alibaba?
I've given you a calling card and told you to target names. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you don't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious.
What a selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
And it seems to be heavily impatient.
Anyways, does Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, I need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Tell me her keywords. Keywords? What are you talking about? Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
They have no knowledge of how we execute the palace runs.
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him.
But there's a reason for that, isn't there?
Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
I want to meet you. Meet with me? That would be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Oh! Okay. This is an important character who can't leave. The only character we've seen so far, I bet it's that girl in that monitor room. That's gotta be her. This is her. Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling a deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you excuse me. Wait a second. Hold on now. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. Why are you doing this? Here, let's help you out.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Why is this person only contacting us through text? Why is it that we can't meet up with this person? Who is Futaba Sakura? Why does Alibaba want us to change that person's heart? And most importantly, how do they know that we're phantom thieves, but don't know how we change people's hearts? Don't know about palaces, don't know about the keywords. And all they did was send us a calling card with no name, and then sent us a name later on. They don't know how the Phantom Thieves works. They know we're Phantom Thieves, but don't know how we execute it. That means they must have seen us talking about themselves being Phantom Thieves. That's the only explanation that can happen.
Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us.
Nah.
They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
It's just a bluff. That's Medjed's talking.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
For the time being, it's a cold case, but yeah.
you do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
It would be nice to have it, but I doubt we're through with this.
Oh Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
The briefcase with 150,000?
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah, let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Oh, I want to know.
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
That sounds
The
delicious.
best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
I know Morgana's ready for some sushi.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi.
You know you are.
Okay with that too, right?
Sure. I mean, I would like to save the money.
Then it's decided.
Trust me, y'all, if I had that money, I would buy a house with that.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
Ooh, that's putting it mildly, my boy.
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kanashiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them.
Totally making y'all look
How
obsolete.
much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
This is not the time to be making smart talk, Akechi. She is not in the mood for it.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You just said something smart, didn't you? What did you say?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
This is not the time for it, Akechi. She is not in the mood for it.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise.
Oh?
Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
It's a bit too much because aside from the psychotic breakdowns happening beforehand, how are these similar or affiliated with the change of hearts that we're seeing now?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim.
One includes, well, possibly, I don't
You
know.
mentioned this to the police.
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
Oh, she just took the leash off of Akechi and he's on us now. That is not good.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all.
Just a nice change of pace, I guess.
Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Time for sushi. This place is in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train for Shibuya? The Ginza line. Famous for luxury shopping, its property values are the highest of all of Japan. a forefront of trends. Aside from the shops, cafes are plenty. If you're tired at shopping, get tea. Alright, we can now hang out at the Ginza Sushi Bar. You can also invite people who you may enjoy eating expensive sushi to hang out with you there.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
Yeah, it seems they all having a good time.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
What's market price?
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses. And don't talk.
By the way,
What's up?
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
No, I don't think so.
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
I hardly know what the guy does. Aside from the fact he does crossword puzzles and teaches me coffee and curry, I don't really have much information on the boss. He's pretty strict, but I don't think he's abusive.
Oh, because of your record.
True.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
Huh?
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Oh, no. That sounds like a pretty good idea, Ryuji. Alibaba's got some connection with Sojiro Sakura, and Boss is kind of a player, so he might have had a little fling here now and then that went a little too far.
Your imagination has run rampant.
I don't know. Boss has been flirting around in the shop kind of a bit. I mean, maybe he's just all talk, but hey, one can make the guess. It's not out of the speculation.
How foolish.
I hate the fact that all y'all dump on Ryuji. That was a pretty good idea, Ryuji.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, you stupid idiot! Why? I just complimented you and you go and say some dumb crap like this? Man, Ryuji, you that one friend that you have a good moment, I want to praise you for it, and then you have a dumb moment immediately right after that, and I just gotta be like, oh, I have to retract my praise. Like, you're a quarterback who throws a great pass into coverage and gets the guy. No, you're a quarterback who gets out of a 4th and 28 play situation, you get them the first down, and immediately on the next play, you throw it to the cornerback and he takes it to the house. I'm like, why, bruh? You did a good job earlier. How did you screw it up immediately afterwards?
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
And you did this in public, you stupid idiot.
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji!
I would smack you across the head, Ryuji. I really would.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
Yeah, a lot of things just slip with you.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Don't forget Morgana's fatty tuna.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Catchy.
Yeah.
You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
I mean, we do go to her school.
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
Ah, he knows Yusuke's name. Oh, this is good. I love it.
How do you know my name?
Well, you were the apprentice of Madarame, and we had to do some information on him.
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
War?
What?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Yeah, y'all putting yourselves right out there. What's going on?
Oh,
You better come up with information. Answer quick.
He's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
Yeah, it seems pretty harsh.
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation. But I must say, this is an interesting group.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students.
Who just so happened to have a run-in with Kamoshida at Shujin Academy. We are a very odd group of people. And I just love the fact that we all got different wear pair of clothings. Yusuke's got the blue, Ryuji's got the yellow, and Anne's got the black and red going on. All accumulate to their attributes: lightning, fire, and ice. I mean, does Morgana, does Anne have red?
It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do.
I don't know about all that, but yeah, he does. He is right about though. We all have a lot. We're a very odd group of friends who seems to get bigger every time the Phantom Thieves get mentioned in public.
Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
I just ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
I mean, they haven't done anything, they won't do anything, and honestly, if I was a Phantom Thief, which I'm not, I wouldn't bother going after them.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids.
You are far from the group. We are far from the group.
If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to.
True.
Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
We are a group of juveniles. We have a lot of free time after certain hours, which is when school ends. And Kamoshida was taken care of in April, which is when school began. You know, he's not wrong in that regard if you think about it. A lot of that points to us, but we need some other facts as well.
What? You gonna report us?
Don't have any proof to do that.
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Ryuji's the Phantom Thief. Oh, I want to say it. I want to say that so badly. Please let me say it.
Me? You're siding with him?
This is your payback for what you did earlier at the restaurant, Ryuji. This is payback.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations.
Hey man, that's what I do. I threw Ryuji on the bus because he was about to throw all of us under the bus.
You really are an intriguing one.
I like you, Akechi. I think you're pretty cool, man.
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
Oh, it's very
I bet we'd
interesting.
make a great team if we work together.
You are very spot on the nose.
What the hell are you saying?
Calm down, Ryuji. We just talking, man.
This has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Oh, he's on to us.
You think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be.
He's probably making an educated guess. Here's what he said. They're a group of juveniles, which means they act. How do you get the fact that we're a group of juveniles? They act upon this instead of going to the police or talking to people of authority. They take the matter to themselves because they believe that the authorities wouldn't do it. I'm not sure if that's how they figured out they were juveniles. No, he figured out we were juveniles because we have a lot of spare time after a certain amount of hours. Stalking, investigating, and learning about our victims before we do our before we activate our change of heart plans, which means we have to have time and dedication, something that a job would not be able to let us do, but school would definitely be able to let us do that. Our group started in April, and our first place was in Shujin Academy, which also backs up his theory that we're juveniles who have a lot of free time on our hands. And none of us have a club, which means that we don't have to do any extra hours at school or any extra activities. So that makes it even easier for him to say it's us.
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but maybe best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
And Makoto was able to discover us because of Ryuji, too.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st.
Oh, shoot.
As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
That's heavy.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves.
This is huge.
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
This is huge.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? It seems they are quite the attention seekers.
That's for certain.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.